we live in a country called Kenya, where everything we look at is from a tribal prism. You go to universities in Kenya, some universities, and students organize themselves around tribe. In the 21st century, they have organizations for Kikuyus, for Luos, for Kambas, for Kisis, for Merus, for Embus, for Pokomos in the 21st century. How primitive can a people be?
Yes, in 2025, we should be talking about tribalism. Not even in Kenya, but in the whole continent of Africa, because this is what has been dragging us behind. We know Kenya is still mourning the loss of Raila Odinga, but we still have people who can speak out, the likes of Professor P.L.O. Lumumba. Recently, in a stirring, someone to the youth, he said that many people are still drawn to tribalism, which is really shocking in this century, and we must stop it. We must stop seeing each other as tribes. All of us know that this is the biggest disease that we've been having, especially in Kenya, and having more than 42 tribes. You just know how that is. And when elections are close, you know where people are drawn. But you're trying, the young generation will need to really come out strongly to say no to tribalism. But anyway, before we even head to listen to P.L.O. Lumumba, welcome back to another episode of WeeKenyans. If you haven't subscribed, what are you still waiting for? I want you to take 3 seconds of this video, just hit on that subscribe button, and also hit on the notification bell that anytime we do a video, you're able to be notified. Let's head over to P.L.O. Lumumba.
Nendeni mkajiulizeni, je, tutaibadilisha Afrika kwa namna gani? Je, tutakuwa katika mstari wa mbele ili Waafrika wasidhulumiwe tena na kuteswa tena na kudharauliwa tena na kunyanyaswa tena na kufadhaishwa tena? Tumedhalalishwa, tumedhulumiwa, tumehangaishwa, na tusipojihadhari tutatoka kwenye kile ambacho tunakiita ukoloni mkongwe, tuwe katika ukoloni mamboleo na tuwe katika utumwa mamboleo. Na utumwa huo unaonekana hata hivi sasa. Kuna watu ambao wanatunyoa Afrika, wanatunyoa kavu, na mnawashabikia kwa misingi ya kikabila. Mwaka wa 2027 tunaelekea uchaguzini. Ukisoma gazeti za Kenya utafikiria uchaguzi ni wiki kesho. Na watu wananoana kwa misingi ya kikabila. Naomba mkemee ushenzi huo. Naomba msikubali, kwa kuwa msipoikemea huenda tukaathiriwa pakubwa. Tumieni kila fursa kukemea ushenzi, kwa kuwa ushenzi ukikita mizizi katika taifa la Kenya, hata mchango ambao mngependa kuitoa mtakuwa wakimbizi. Kumbukeni, mtego wa panya huingia waliomo na wasiokuwemo. Are you prepared to sacrifice? African problems are not going to be solved by holding conferences and meetings. No. Perhaps we are holding too many meetings. Perhaps we are holding too many symposia. Perhaps the time now is to hold symposia, workshops and seminars only to evaluate what we have achieved in agriculture, what we have achieved in medicine, what we have achieved in artificial intelligence, perhaps the time is now. Unfortunately, we live in a country called Kenya, where everything we look at is from a tribal prism. You go to universities in Kenya, some universities, and students organize themselves around tribe. In the 21st century, they have organizations for Kikuyus, for Luos, for Kambas, for Kisis, for Merus, for Embus, for Pokomos. In the 21st century, how primitive can a people be? Until the day that we liberate ourselves from those chains and manacles, we'll never realize our potential. We live in a country today where when a cabinet is constituted, people ask how many from our tribe. When judges are appointed, people ask how many from our tribe. When doctors are appointed and lawyers, we ask how many have graduated from our tribe. Merit is sacrificed at the altar of primitive ethnicity. I pray and hope that this assembly of young men and women under the aegis of African youth leadership will exercise the ghost of ethnicity, so that you judge one another on the basis of merit. Nyerere used to say it so very eloquently in Kiswahili. Ukiona mtu yeyote anajikita kwa udini na ukabila, ana hoja. And he went on to say, ikiwa Afrika itaendelea, lazima Waafrika wajifunze kupambanisha hoja, na hoja safi itashinda na itarutubishwa na Afrika itainuka. I pray and hope that this assembly of young men and women here present will not allow themselves to be enticed by the spirit of ethnicity as the basis of making judgments.
Today's session has been amazing. Our main topic was building a new Africa for the 21st century, and we are really looking forward to creating solutions since we are Africans and African is our business. So as the youths, we are looking forward to a better Africa, especially in bringing solutions to the problems that we are facing as Africans, and also as the youths wants to get to the space of the leadership. We want to also create solution and also bring inclusivity where we can also have the youths in the space as well. As the youths, we are looking forward to creating solutions such as once we are given a space to gather together, or we are given even a representation even in parliament or in whatsoever leadership. You see, the youths ni watu wanajituma, and once we get there, we are able to create solutions. Solutions means we brainstorm ideas together towards the problems that we are facing as Africans, and also the problems that we as youths we are facing. So we need the representation, since the youths know whatever they are facing on themselves. So the challenges that the youths are facing more so is unemployment, but you see the youths are now becoming innovative towards creating solutions for themselves. That is by using their skills to create employment for themselves.
I've learned a lot, like there is a lot for the youths to do when it comes to the continuity of the Africa. Like we need to change our mindset and how we think about the African progress. We have to do better than what we are doing. There is that essence that needs to be changed in each and everyone's mindset, especially the youths, because we need to change how we think based on where we are going, because we cannot be thinking of challenges wherever we need to find the solution to those challenges. As a reader, you come with the solution. You don't say that the challenges and the barriers are too many and too heavy. You come with the solution and how to solve those barriers and and challenges. Because we have very well-talented people, intellectual people who can do perfect work when given the chance. But now these chances are being wasted because we don't have such people don't get the platform to utilize those chances. So if we can eliminate that being of you must have a godfather or someone who is holding your hand so that you can get the position in the government or any other company, I think we can overcome all those barriers. When youth are faced with employment and you have maybe a project you want to learn and you don't have that financial background, it becomes a challenge. So if there is that chance that the youths can get, there can be open chances for employment, I think that barrier can be overcome.
You've heard it from P.L.O. Lumumba. He has just not delivered a speech, but he has issued a challenge to all of us, especially the young people. I mean, we need to rise up, and we just don't need to rise up for ourselves, but for the nation. We need to continue, fighting the tribal dance that our politicians have been subjecting us to. So as 2027, draws, we need to be very careful. Now, Kenya tumakinike, and we'll be patriotic to love our country more than just our single tribe. So I want you to tell me in the comment section, do you believe what P.L. Lumumba is saying is very critical? I know it's very, for me. It's us now to decide. Do we still want to remain in our tribal dance, or will we step forward as one Kenya? We saw it in 2024 with the genz, and we know the change is coming. The choice is ours. That brings me to the end of this video. I mean, if you found this video impactful, I want you to just hit on that subscribe button and also hit on the notification bell so that anytime we do a video, you are able to be notified. Until next time, kwaheri.